down in Tampa Bay, spring break '88. She came in to hear my band play. Man, we were on that night. Twin guitars and 20-minute jams like touch cocaine, Sweet Home Alabama. Knew I had her in the palm of my hands when I stepped in the spotlight. Hot and heavy in that little alley on a 15-minute break. We shared a cigarette, long kiss, and then she stood there by the stage. Right there by the stage. What can I say? She loved me. But after 5 long years of trying to be a star, I finally sold my axe and quit them bars. Got a real job, fixing trucks and cars, a couple new mouths to feed. But eventually that minimum wage and all the finer points of this suburban age, they all just became bars on a cage. Man, it was killing me. Started cussing, getting mad at nothing, blaming her for ruining my life. Started sinking, cheating and drinking, then she stood there by my side. Right there by my side. Tears in her eyes. 'Cause she loved me. She loved me. Heaven knows the reasons why. I'll never know the reasons why. She loved me. Hello, friends. There's a real top-down summer cruiser for you. The greatest country and western song that no one's ever heard. Written by my dear old friend Jeffrey Steele. The guy who penned hundreds of huge hit songs over the last 20-some years here in Nashville. I just always loved that song. Man, every time I see him sing that, just tears. Such a good one. Sorry, Jeffrey, if you're watching this. It's sacrilege to take a swing at that for a guitar player from Cleveland. But I love you, man. You're a bad motherfucker. Anyway, hope everybody's doing great out there. Thanks to Ron's Guitars for sending me this sort of charcoal gray shirt, which kind of off-brand for me. Thanks for all the sweet comments and kind words lately and donations. Man, it never ceases to amaze me how generous and sweet you guys are. Old Uncle Larry started this odyssey 4 years ago as a joke. Never supposed to be anything. And look at us now. We're blasted off into space. Parts of the rocket are already falling off. Big gig coming up Friday and Saturday. I guess it's Friday and Saturday, friends. Sold out show. Lord, what am I going to wear? I'm just kidding. I wear the same shit all the time. You guys know me. But I had a fun day today. I worked with sweet Johnny Oates, my old buddy from a seminal pop band called Hall & Oates. I've known John for years. He's like a brother to me. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've known him forever. I actually have known him forever. But I always said he's the most normal rock star of all time. Absolutely love him. We did some fun shit today. He's a great guy, man. Absolutely love John. Sweet, sweet, sweet guy. We bust each other's balls constantly. We always have. But I got to see some dear old friends and work York with my old friend David Kalmusky running the PA system. He had it sounding real gushy in there. Gushy is one of my favorite words, although I don't know how to spell it. How would you spell gushy? Like, that means like drum sounds that are real fat and creamy, you know? Gushy. I don't really have much else to tell you. I'm just checking in real quick. Every time I put up a video where I've got this sort of tape on the headstock, I get half the comments are like, what's with the tape? I cannot believe you guys still don't know what the fuck that is. It's to kill the ring back here, friends. I hate that sound. I hate when you play a chord and you've got that going. Drives me up a wall. If you do this, you can sleep at night. Kills all that shit. Sometimes I really like sympathetic ring. Like if you ever do that trick where you got a double neck and you turn both necks on, then you play the 6th string and all the 12 strings just ringing. It's fucking great. That's good sympathetic vibration, but not this shit. Here. Having fun with this guitar. I'm glad I bought it. It's only about 5 years old, 6 years old, but it's one of those authentic D28s that's patterned after the forward shifted 37, which is like the one that I had and should have never got rid of. But it sounds really good. I suppose it's lightly relic, which goes against what I really believe in. I always thought relic guitars were silly, to be honest, but I just like this guitar. I think it's really good. Played a bunch of guitars at Groons the other day, and this one really stood out to me. Every man has to have a Martin in this, and you got to have an old Gibson. You got to have an old Martin. You got to have a Strat, a Tele, a Les Paul, a Plexi Marshall, a Deluxe Reverb, a No Balls, an Ebo Reverb, and a Boss EQ, and a Strymon Brigadier. If you get all that show and an old P bass, you got to have that too. That's your checklist of things that you need to buy. Forget about the Explorer and the Flying V and all that shit. You don't really need that unless you got leather pants. Here's a cool chord for you. Let's think of a cool chord to show you. Let's say someone said, "Hey, can you play a really cool voicing of an E major 7?" And you originally thought, like that? No. Like this? No. No, not that. This? No. How about this? That's cool. Oh, and let me see if I can get this real quick. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up real quick. I had a fun thing to show you. Oh, by the way, that voicing right there, that was, how do I get, let's see, go back. How do I do this? That voicing was 011131300. Okay, let me get the corporate eyes so I can read this to you. Someone said, sent an email and said, where is it? Oh, yeah. Sent an email last night and it said, "Hey, Uncle Larry, I've sent messages to Jed Guthrie, Josh Smith, Isaiah Sharkey, and several others. You're the one guy I haven't yet. I'm a guitar, bass, mando player, and singer out of so-and-so city. I won't get into it. I've got a decent resume, and I want to get into sessions and onto tours with artists. I'll play whatever is needed, and I enjoy learning, so I don't mind doing something new either. I'm firmly set, and if you need anything, let me know mindset. This is that. I'll attach my resume and myself for whomever you may pass this along to." This guy lives in some other city, right? The city is not Nashville. And I wrote back to him. I said, I'm not trying to be a tough guy or anything, but I just said, I said, man, here's your first lesson. This is a bad move. Never beg for a gig or look desperate to get a gig. It makes people instantly not want to hire you. Nobody gives a shit about resumes. This is a fact. And here's the thing. Like Guthrie said, Guthrie and I were talking about that. He's our dear old friend Michael Rhodes, departed bass player, king of the quotes. He said, "Must be present to win." If any of you guys out there are ever expecting to do any damage in Nashville and you don't live here, you can forget that. No one is ever going to hire you for anything if you don't actually live here, okay? If you want to be part of the Nashville thing, you got to come here. There's no such thing as like getting called from Nashville from some other city. It just does not happen. And don't even bother with any resume, because I don't think I've known any musician who has ever gotten a gig from a resume. It's all just word of mouth. There's no way around the fact that you have to earn your place. You come here, you play with anybody that will let you play. You try to do the best job you can, and your work will eventually speak for itself, because you'll play a gig with someone, and then they'll be like, wow, I went to work with this dude the other night. Pretty cool guy, good player. Well, good, let's get him for the next road gig, so-and-so artist that's going out this summer to play the state fairs in Nebraska with the catering and the tent that's all got flies all over it. So that's how it works. There's just there's no shortcuts, friends. I mean, I've been here for 30-some years, and I've never seen anything different. I'm sure this is a nice fella and all that, and I'm not trying to piss him off or be a dick, but I'm just telling the truth, It just doesn't work like that. I mean, you can get jobs in other cities maybe, but not this town. I mean, there's 100 guys that actually live here that I would call before I call some dude that lives in so-and-so city, right? I think that's it for today. Ponder that while you have your late night dubage and your little scotch and water. And I'll see you at the show if you're coming. I just hope I don't get sick or something. That's the only thing about having a gig that's booked that you can't get out of, no matter what. What if you get sick? I can imagine feeling terrible with the flu or something. You have to go up there and do that, but let's just pray that doesn't happen. I feel pretty good now, so let's just stay with that. All right, dudes. Talk to you later.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
This is your episode.
Track list.
This is your episode of...
Where's just the staff over engineering staff? And who's playing guitar here? Oh, hey, John.
Oh, hey, Tom. Tom, I tell you, I didn't even bring a guitar today because I knew that you were here.
Right.
And I knew you would style me.
Yeah, could you do something funky?
Oh, funky?
Yeah. That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, do you guys have a song that might fit that groove?
I think we do.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, here we go. Ready?
Try one.
Here we go. Ready? All right, come on, Dave.
Here we go.
Ready? 1,
2, 3, 4.
Hell yeah.
Enough is enough.